All right, so we are here with a C5 Z06, and if you were following the channel, you know that I was going to purchase a 2017 Grand Sport, and I was waiting for the clearance deals to happen like they did last year, but they didn't come through. The C5 Z06 is the car that I get asked most frequently about on the internet, and so I purchased another one for the purpose of making more videos about it. But I want to go over what I look at when I buy these cars, because a lot of them out there on Craigslist are in bad condition and they're missing original parts and they're asking too much money. So we're going to do a quick walk around and see what this car has that's good, what needs work, and how much you should spend on one of these cars. So immediately we notice that this car is still at the stock ride height. They have not lowered it on the lowering bolts. In fact, this car is so stock that the owner never installed a skip shift eliminator, so I still have to shift from first gear to fourth gear when I drive it around. So we ordered some parts for it, but I want to go over some other common things. Down in here, when you get into the higher mileage C5 Z06s, the radiator can fail, the hoses can go bad, so you look at the engine compartment and see what condition that stuff is in. This radiator has been replaced, everything looks good. The cylinder heads have been rebuilt 3,000 miles ago. Another common issue is that the cylinder heads or the valve springs can fail and drop valves into the engine and cause the whole thing to blow up. So that's not good. Coming around to the front, under here, you can see they have these bars, and these get scratched up, but you want to make sure that they're not super messed up. So you can see some scratches. This is pretty normal, but not too bad. Another common thing that people do is they modify the intake with the zip tie mod. This one is still stock. Like I said, this thing was kept super stock. So the paint needs some correction. I'll hit it with Meguiar's and fix that. It is still on the OEM speed lines. The earlier Z06s came with Alcoa rims, which were a little bit heavier. Now with the old Chevys, you can expect a lot of electrical issues. So the first thing I noticed when I got this car is that the door locks didn't work, but I just cycled them back and forth and they started working again. If they needed to be repaired, I would take the door panel off and get in there and fix it. You can also see that this interior is not in the best shape. The cup holder is cracked there, but I'm going to replace this whole thing. I'm going to get rid of this radio and put in a modern radio. This steering wheel needs reconditioning, but it's not in terrible shape. The other thing that you notice when you look at the dash on the Z06 is how cool the gauge cluster looks. If you compare this to the Chevy truck over there, you can really see how cool the Corvette is. There's some more broken plastic there. The heads-up display turns on, but the gears are broken, so I need to get in there and fix that, and I'll be able to make some videos on this. Price-wise, with this car, it was about half the price of that C6 Z06 that I had on my channel the other week. Let's come over to the Chevy truck. I want to show you the gauge cluster real quick. This is a flat gauge cluster for comparison. You can see it's not very exciting. This is a 2004 Chevy truck, and this is a 2003 Z06. Now, other important things. Back here, you want to make sure that you have the original titanium exhaust. And so you look at the muffler and it says titanium on it. These bushings need to be replaced. Lots of little things need to be replaced on this car. The tires are new, which is good, but we're going to upgrade to stickier tires. So then coming around to the front, we're checking different things. These brake rotors need to be replaced, pads, a little bit of curb rash here. Tires up front are in good shape. Ride height, you can fit a whole fist in there, so this ride height was not modified. It's a good sign. Under the hood, this little cover needs to be replaced. But lots of things have already been done on this car. Now, this car has 175,000 miles on it, and it already has a new transmission 55,000 miles ago. And it was replaced at the dealership. So I want to start it up and show you what the oil pressure looks like. Even though we have a 175,000 mile car, this car is in great shape. Oil pressure's in good shape, air conditioning works, radio works great. The heads-up display works, but it is hard to see. Let's see if I can show you this. It's down there and it works. I just need to get the fix the track and then it will pop up on the windshield. We're at 176 now. So I've already driven the car around quite a bit. It's a really fun car to drive. Most of the electronics work. This is not in good shape. So it's mainly just a bunch of little things that I have to fix. I ordered an MGW shifter first thing because the stock shifter isn't great. This came with the car, this knob, and that's a good upgrade. I really like the Hurst shifter knobs. But, ugh. So yeah, that's a general overview of the car. I have to do some basic things on it, get it track ready, take it out again, and make more videos on it. The main reason I got this car is because I get so many questions on the C5 Z06s, and so I wanted to make some more how-to videos to help you guys out. And I also wanted to make more track videos because this is one of the most capable cars for the money right now. These are very capable cars. So that is it. That's all I have for you on this C5 Z06. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you enjoy your car.